What's going on, YouTube? Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm Fridge. As you can already see, I am going to be playing some Sid Meier's Civilization 7 today. This is, like the Total War that I played the other day, a game that I have played before. I've been a huge fan of Civ games pretty much my entire life. And so, when Civ 7 came out, I bought it right away. And I played the heck out of it for the first maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And then I just stopped because I was pretty obsessed with, like, a couple other games at the time, mainly Marvel Rivals. And so now I've taken a step back from that, for the most part. And so I kind of want to, jump back into this one. See what's changed. I know that they've had a few updates since then. And so I kind of wanted to see how it looks now, and how it plays. Because I know one of the biggest complaints that myself and many other people had when this game first came out was that it's a good game, and it had a lot of good potential, but the user interface is complete trash. And so I'm curious if they changed anything about that. And beyond that, just I want to get back into it, get a little bit more time under my belt. I wasn't particularly experienced at the game at the time, so we're just gonna jump in, start a new game right off the bat here. I do not know what Civ I'm gonna be. I can't remember any of their bonuses or anything like that. I remember liking the idea behind Confucius because he has the growth rate. And in Civ 6, as well as, it's something that's translated into this game too. Growth is always going to be good. That's kind of always been a thing in the Civ games. So, I did like that, and there was some bonuses with some of the Civs. This is kind of a unique game because you pick a Civ leader, and then you pick a Civ. So you could be, like, Benjamin Franklin, an American, historically, United States. I don't say American, it's a continent, but you get what I'm saying. And you could be Ben Franklin and be a leader of Egypt or whatever in the game. So there's some kind of unique combinations you can come up with. And anyone who's kind of followed the game a lot already knows that, but just for those of you out there that aren't aware of that, it's not necessarily a leader of a country that they were a part of all the time. So I'm just going to start fairly basic with this. I like the idea of increased growth rate, so I'm going to go that route. And you can pick these mementos, which are little bonuses, but you unlock them by leveling up. And by using, if I remember right, using certain civs. A certain amount gets you additional levels up for these, or it unlocks specific ones for them. I can't remember all the details behind it, so I might be wrong on that. I hope I'm not, but someone correct me if I am, please. So I always like this one for the extra sight range, but I want to just double check everything here before I get too far into it. I'm very, very briefly just kind of skimming these. So if you wanna read them, I apologize. I mean, I vaguely remember what some of them do. So I like this one for the sight range, right? That one was always one that I was a fan of. And with China, who is already big on growth, I want to say expansionist seems like a decent option. But you can never go wrong with, like, any extra attribute points, realistically speaking. Like, you might not want to go for a cultural one if you're going for a scientific victory, but you're not always. It changes up sometimes, Like, if something's not going so well for you, you can change it up. And the fact that you change civs in between eras now, I mean, it really allows for some really kind of weird, different styles of gameplay. So I think I'm going to go expansionist on that. I should forewarn, I am pretty bad at the Civ games as well. I have won a couple games in Civ 6 on the deity difficulty.
哟，会汝知之乎？知之为知之，不知为不知，是知也。
I honestly wish I could understand what he just said. Anyone want to translate that? But, yeah, no, like I was saying, I'm not great at these games. I've won on deity in Civ 6, but it's not my favorite way of playing these games. I play on more of a mid to mid-high difficulty, which gives me a challenge, but a still realistic shot of winning in any game. There's games on deity where you just auto-lose, depending on what kind of a start you get. And that's why people re-roll those starts a lot of times. But we're going to start Antiquity Age. Was it just straight up China, China? I kind of am curious. Like, so gold on resources production towards the great still, whatever. Judge me. I actually want to double check. What was his expansion is scientific. So I kind of want to go for something that's gonna go well with that, right? This is diplomatic, scientific. I mean, gaining additional population with your first growth event is good. Angkor Wat. Choose an additional pantheon. That could be good, but it's not. All buildings receive +1 food adjacency for resources. That could also be really good. I feel like that would be really good, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Mississippian. Because if you're looking to grow quickly, the extra food is gonna help the population just go up a lot faster. We'll play on Viceroy. That's a kind of a middle difficulty. I haven't played this game in a while, so what kind of maps do we got? Standard continents, continents plus archipelago, fractal, shuffle, terra incognita, unpredictable distant lands. Okay, shuffle seems fairly random. Fractal. Series of islands, varied terrain and water challenges. I think we go yeah, we'll go archipelago. We'll go standard sized. That's one of the things I hated about when this game released. There's literally just tiny, small, and standard for map sizes. That's a little bit annoying. I wanna see what there is for advanced options just for the sake of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the crises. Yeah, so that gets interesting once you get into the later part of an era. There's these crises that pop up, and you have to, I guess, try and get the ones that are the least bad, basically. It's kind of like the policy cards of Civ 6, but with negative effects, and there's a similar, like, positive effect type of thing in here. They don't call them policy cards anymore, if I remember right, but I can't remember what they're called, so don't, you know, don't quote me on anything, because I'm not even going to try to figure out what they are right now. I'll figure it out when I get in. How about that?
A great dais rises from the earth, heralding a new day. What the Mississippians build will uphold the world.
Alright, here we are. We see our bonuses here. We kind of saw those as we were picking the Civ, but there they are in case anyone wants to read them. We get like a special merchant here. And Burning Arrow, which is a solid unit, especially defensively. Good for defending cities and whatnot. And then we get a little bonus we get to put on certain tile improvements. Is what I'm trying to say. Gives a little extra gold, a little extra food, which Also pairs up very nicely with the additional food bonus we get just for being Mississippian. And the growth bonus we get for being China in general. That was a very, very loud deal when I... So, is there, there we go. I was gonna say, I want a yield toggle. I don't like that that's not just something I can have automatically on every time I start a game. But that's alright. That's such a minor thing to bitch about here. I want to make sure that I remember to do my attribute point. I always forget to do the attribute point on the first turn, and then I see it turn 2, and I'm like, no. But I always used to. We're starting new habits here. Oops, do I gotta double click it? Why did it... Oh, it still says 1, because once I close the screen, I think that goes away. Alright, yeah. I'm kind of remembering, like I said, it's been a little while since I've played this game. So, I think I'm just gonna found in place. We got some, a little bit of marble here. Production towards wonders. I may or may not be building a wonder early on. I mean, I will be building one eventually in the early game. I just want to see where I should expand toward here. Like, I feel like extra 2 food, this is where I kind of want to go toward. In the first few turns. So here I'm going to start with a scout. You don't automatically get a unit off the bat anymore. You have to build it, but it builds within a turn.
The radiance of the new world came into being bathed in nectar.
Here we are. So it looks like I might have quite a bit of desert to the north here. Let me... I'm going to go ahead and just take 2 steps that way here. Lax up there. That would be good. We get a little bonus to our science here. 2 science in the early game is solid. Well, let's take a look at what we should go for here. We got agriculture. Granary gets a base yield of 1 food. And 1 food from farms. We got clay pits, mines, and quarries. I did see... Hang on, I was going to say, we got some marble here, which would need quarry. We've got this would need a mine. That would need a plantation, but this would need a mine. So I actually think we go that route. We've got 3 places where we can build mines or quarries this early on. So I think masonry does make some sense. Or, masonry, pottery, I mean. I'm looking at a tier ahead. I thought it was the bottom one. I was even wrong there. Ignore me. We're going pottery. That makes a lot of sense to me. We're not close enough to water. I mean, we are. Actually, I lied. I thought we had 1 tile between us. My bad. My bad on that. We are actually fairly close to water, as it turns out. I'm gonna do 2 scouts, though. I like the 2 scout start. It's something that I've been a fan of for most of Civ 6. And now in this game, I also like it. But I said I want to go toward here. I want to get the extra food coming in. I think that's a very good option. I think here I'm going to do this, and then I might use... I might not use that, because it might be mountains up here. Yeah, it looks like it's just mountains this way. What is this? Oh, that's more dates. Okay. So I'm thinking of maybe sending this guy this way, trying to scout that area out, and figure out if there's a decent area to settle a second spot over there. It's not a city anymore, I remember. I don't remember, like, it's like a town or settlement or something like that. Oh, no. Not keen on having a potentially hostile. They're not city-states anymore. I can't remember what they call them. But looks like there could really be something decent up here, though. So let me go. Then next turn I'll maybe take, unless there's like more mountains right here, I'll take 1 step and then I'll use the scout's ability here. Alright, sweet. Is there a way to... I want to just double check. Okay, yeah, so we have that resource allocation. We got extra food there, which means our growth will be better. Is that already a population of 3 there? Or... Yeah, 1 urban, 2 rural. That's solid. Okay, I think we got enough space to use this now. And we get to see some fish up there. actually kind of keen on settling somewhere in this neighborhood. Probably somewhere along the river where I can still get these dates. Not 100% sure where yet. That was always something I wasn't the best at in Civ games, is figuring out good spots for settlements. I mean, there's some obvious ones. Like, this would have been a great library spot before. And I don't know how all of those bonuses work in this game, but... I'm not sure if they're the same, I should say. What is this? I already got someone right next to me? I'll just skip dialogue. I'll do a friendly greeting. I don't really want to go to war with anyone just yet. That'd be nice to avoid if I can. Whoops, I almost clicked declare war. Don't judge me. Where is he at? Way up there. Weird. And this is a militaristic looking one. Okay, let's keep walking up that way. Okay. So then, I think I will maybe go with... Do I go granary? Just want to make sure I'm taking a... Do I want to do away with 1 gold right now? I don't like that option, but it does get me closer to that tile, which... I don't know. Maybe not. Wine up here is happiness. Happiness is good. Maybe I go that way. I mean, happiness, no. Because I already have a happiness on that tile. I don't want to get rid of a happiness to try and gain a happiness. You know what I mean? So I'll just get rid of 1 gold. I don't necessarily need 1 gold, I guess. And then I'll just have this guy go this way. I don't love that I ran into another Civ this early, but that's alright. I like that they give the stats up here now. You used to have to download a mod pack for that. Okay, so you got your scout going that way. I'm not gonna beat you that way, but... Diplomatic action, here we go. Okay. I'm okay with that for an extra 2 gold per turn. It's not the end of the world. I couldn't do the happy greeting with him, or the happy trade deal with thing with him, but... Oops. Okay, that was it. That's all I could do. Never mind. Ignore me, guys.
All are made of clay.
Okay, now... Hold your horses here. Because... +1/+1. However... +1/+1/+1. I'm actually okay with putting that one there. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to get rid of the clay pit. Never mind. Because that's going to get a bonus from this. So I'll go here. I hate that I'm losing a happiness out of it. But... do I prioritize that? No, I prioritize my growth still, so I'm going to go granary, but... I've got that in the queue. So now I'm going to go animal husbandry. That's going to give me my special unit for this era. Alright, and then I'm going to use the scout ability here. See if I'm missing out on anything over this way. It doesn't really look like it so much. There is... ooh, there's some stuff up there that I'm missing out on. Alright, and then here I want to go there and use this one's ability. Ooh, there's some gold down here. We got some camels. Camels are good, so maybe my... see, the problem is... I want to move something up here so that I don't let them expand too close to me, hopefully. So I want to do that first. And there's camels right there, too. So maybe I go... If I go right here, that's 2 tiles from camels. It's still on the coast. I think that's a decent option. And it's still right along the river. And it's close to these mountains, too. I mean, yeah, this seems like an okay tile, I feel like. And it's only a 1 production. But, I don't know. That's going to be for a little bit down the road here. We'll see. And I want to go for this tile here. I don't necessarily need the production towards wonders and whatnot, but I do want the extra production bonus when my when my brickyard gets done. Not missing much over here, so can I run this guy like up to here without getting attacked, hopefully? Is there anything crazy down here? Down here we got that, so I want to work toward that. I almost forgot about those little goody huts.
I protect thee with this flame.
Alright, let's check our policies here. Oh, let's see here. I think we're gonna go with production and science for now. Love the idea of going culture too. Neither of them is a bad choice, technically speaking. I would like to go... I would like to go for mysticism, I think, because I want to get a pantheon founded fairly early on if I can. As early as I can, anyway. And here we've got food. We're going food. Food is absolutely something that works super well with China and Mississippians in this game, since the food bonuses are so nice for growth. And so there's some stuff. It's up this way, so I want to go here, I think, and see if I can work up to there and take those goody huts, hopefully before they do. But we'll see. Might be one of those. Did that just get taken? Oh no, there's another friggin' country down here. I think this land might be more important down here. I got cotton, I got gold. That's very frustrating.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
That's very annoying. I was a turn away from it. 2, I think, actually. I would have to cross the river. I was 2 turns away from it. Okay, well, that is very disappointing, I will admit. Okay. We're just gonna go to... Where's... Okay, I was gonna say that's odd. Wasn't letting me click on that. So there's gotta be a way for me to get... They're getting attacked by someone, I think. This is really not ideal. Why are there so many? Half the world is right next to me, man. I don't like it. Their capital is down there. I want to see what's this way. Okay, just coast. So I need a settler as soon as I can get a settler, basically. Diplomatic action. I will take +6 per turn each. That's fine by me. That seems very good to me. I do notice there's a restart option on the menu here. I had to step away for a second, so I wanted to pause it. And I saved the game quick, just in case something goes wrong. But I see there's a restart option. They didn't used to have that. You used to have to go back to the main menu, and that was a whole pain in the butt if you got a bad roll. I didn't have to deal with it at all because I try my best to play the maps as they show up. You know, but I also don't play on deity every game. And by that I mean I almost never play on deity. Just not for me. Okay. Narrative choice here. Train 2 settlers is gonna come earlier than build 2 libraries for me, probably. That kind of bites. I can't really do much up here, as it turns out. I'm not the biggest fan of the layout here of this island either. Looks like this one might be a different island over here. Unless this goes up and connects up here and goes around, kind of weird, but that is entirely possible, but alright. Keep on with where we're at now. Actually, I want to double check. I can build a settler, so I actually want to prioritize that now. And we got another narrative choice, huh? Fleet officer who has violated policy will not be disciplined among investigations and disagreements. Officer supervisor is found to have accepted a bribe. I'm gonna go that route because I want the influence. Influence is fairly high value. Early on, it's a little harder to come by if I remember right. And you can use it to become friendly with these guys that are temporarily not friendly with me. So, or you can use it for trade agreements and stuff like that too, so.
The caged bird.
People happy with me
watches
anyway.
butterflies.
Alright, cool. I think what I want to do first, let's deal with this first. I want to go the route of irrigation. If I can get, I mean, I'd love to get hanging gardens. Growth rate in every city would be fantastic. See how realistic that is. Okay, so this just leads to more islands. Gypsum that way. Got some horses over there. Alright. So, not much doing there. And I'll use yours too. So that's a cultural one. Alright. Should have a settler here in just a couple more turns. Move this guy down. Move you to there, I suppose. And the turn. There's very little that goes on in the early turns with the Civ games. Progresses fairly quickly. We're already on turn 20 here in a minute. That's disappointing. Okay, well, I guess we'll go that way. Already met more than half of the civs in the game. I will, of course, be a friendly. Give them a friendly greeting and immediately declare war. She's 170 for that one. Certainly wouldn't mind having a friend down here, too. But one more turn here and we'll get a settler. I liked the idea of putting it like over here. I'm closer to the, I mean, I was thinking there, but on the river would be better. Theoretically. I'm gonna go a second settler even, because I want to try and get one down here by the gold, the camels, all that stuff. I might even go for like rate. That's pretty close. I don't want to go there, but maybe like right here? Along this river? 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles apart's not bad. So along this river might be okay. And then this river here, I want to go along this river. So I've got 2 spots down here at bare minimum I'd like to claim. If I can. And then the one up here at least. At least one up there. I can't embark that unit yet, so this is just gonna have to get out of there with that unit. That's how it's gonna be. Is there an automate exploration now? Like, they didn't have it before, but I kind of liked having that option once I explore my entire, like, main island. Just let them automate until they can embark and then continue to go find stuff on their own, but oh jeez. It's alright, this was where I was gonna put my city. It's okay. For the most part. Do I have 120? Yeah, let's do it. Get a burning arrow set up there. This city can go to... go there. We'll get some extra production in the capital here with that. Here we're gonna go... right there. Food is the big thing, if I remember right, in these little towns. Whatever they're called. I'm glad that I got there in time, because that would have been a pain to have to try and run away from them. My influence at? I needed 170, okay. I couldn't exactly remember, so theoretically about 7 more turns, but I may want to be careful with how I do that, because I want to be sure that if one of these guys up here gives me some sort of an agreement, I have to accept that I have enough to accept it.
There is another world.
Okay. Okay, that should be pretty hard for them to... should be pretty hard for them to take advantage of that if... nothing else here, so... Can I just send this guy down to, like, yeah, like right there? Yeah, this is what I mean. You've already seen mine, like, I'm totally fine with just continuing to receive the extra 2 gold as it is. Right now, that's not the biggest deal in the world to me. I already did that. Let's see what we got here. I think we go... extra food in all settlements is kinda good. That is tempting. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. And I get to pick a Pantheon. Let's see what we got for Pantheon options this time around. Production towards wonders and cities with an altar. Production on clay pits, mines, and quarries is kind of crazy, actually, because I'm near a lot of them in my capital. And I would theoretically, if I can get this area down here, I would have at least 2 more there. But that's about where it stops. So it's probably still overall not worth it. Ultra food, gold, happiness. One of each, basically. Which isn't bad. Food on farms, pastures, plantations. Okay, that one's already taken. Are these all already taken? Oh my goodness. See, I would have loved to have gotten that. How did I finish off that so much later than everyone? I guess I didn't focus too hard on culture in the early game. I could have done the culture boost instead of the one that had science and what was it? Is it an influence that it gave me? That's unfortunate. That is a little bit unfortunate because growth rate, 10% growth rate would have worked so well with me, but let's see what else I can do here. Alright. Fine. We'll work toward wonders then, I guess. I don't know. That's all I can think of right now. You're just gonna suicide bomb into me, huh? I'm fine with it. It's fine by me. I think that's all I can really do for now. Let's do that. And I'm just going to go on the assumption here. Let me heal that too. I'm going to go on the assumption that that's going to heal at the end of every turn. That's not ideal in the slightest. If you could go ahead and, like, not, I would really appreciate that. Thanks. The one bright side is I have them damaged this time, so... Who would we take? We're gonna do culture. The gold itself is, I mean, I've got 18 per turn. That's doing okay for now. And I need just a few more turns to hit that 170 mark. They're sort of suicide bombing into me, but man, my city is gonna be low. That town, sorry. Okay, so plus 50, that's good. Plus 50 culture. Alright. Woo! That got pretty low and I don't like it. What was the, Yeah, that's where I was looking at before. Okay, I just wanted to be sure I'm not... I mean, that's technically 5 away. That's 6 away. I was counting to the river, I suppose, but... Watch this area up here. Please do not send another person.
World, but it is in this.
'Cause that could be really irritating. Okay, there we go. Extra food for extra growth. We're getting +2 food in all settlements with that one, and I'm going to probably attach that one. For now. And then I'll go for discipline, I think. Or... maybe... No, we'll do that. I'm gonna stick with what I'm at, and then I'll maybe go for that one next. No, this is fine. I'm gonna hit that, and then I'm gonna put another burning arrow there. That way I have a little better sight range here, too. I got a bonus of something, it looks like.
All beings is the earth.
Traditional
The earth
settlement
water.
limit, too. Cool. In this case, I'm going to befriend them because they're irritating me right now. solid damage to those guys before they get too close. Diplomatic action here. Okay, that's fine. I would have been fine with either there. I don't necessarily like need the combat strength, but I have to do the neutral one, unfortunately, because I did just try to befriend these guys, which I still think might be the right choice overall, but I could be wrong in the long term. Could come back to bite me in the ass here. Is this the one that lets me embark here? Yeah, embarkation. Okay. I like masonry. It gives me additional production on mines and quarries, so that's fine by me. And you, I was gonna move them there and then like have just kind of a defensive line set up, but I'm gonna just leave you in the city for the time being, since I can't afford a third one yet. Oh, those assholes! No! I'm conquering them. I'm fucking taking that. Oh man. That's so frustrating, man. They beat me too. Again, beat me. Same dudes, same pricks that beat me to this freaking goody hut over here. Beat me here. By all of like 2 turns. That's why I was going for the farther away one first to try and block them off from being able to build. Because if they wanted to come up here and build, it's harder to hold that when it's farther away from their capital than to hold where they're at now. But that's very unfortunate. I gotta be sure that I can claim this gold before they do, so when I build this city, I want to immediately expand in that direction. Basically, regardless of what's offered to me. So that's at least within my border, and next time that expands, I want to probably go to there. See if I can't take some of this area over here at least. Maybe I go there, then I claim both, right? Theoretically. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. That's not where you wanted to walk there, buddy. You know what? You can go and attack Sparta, though. That's totally fine with me. Were you? Okay, yeah, I'm fine with +3 happiness per turn. That's fine with me. That's one of the things I kind of do like about this unit. It looks like it does some burning damage each turn. So that's a plus. Could be an okay spot to settle down here for another city. There's kind of a settlement limit to a small degree. But there's a soft settlement unit, I'll say. But if you get too big, then there's a huge, like, negative boost to your happiness. So you do still kind of want to be a little careful. Let's see here. For that one. I should have maybe gone for the food up here, but whatever, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm going with another settler. I should have maybe gone embarkment. I'm gonna leave you on alert for a couple turns here. And I'll heal you. You did not get attacked somehow. That's a miracle. They want me. I mean, hey, don't go here. Please don't go here. Just leave Alabama alone. They've got football to worry about. American football. Roll Tide. I'm just kidding. I don't like Alabama football, guys. I'm sorry. I don't pay much attention to college football in general. That's an unfortunate one to miss out on. Getting the extra 6 gold per turn would have been sweet, but it's alright. I haven't sent one out either. Maybe, can I... How much gold am I getting? I'm getting 23 a turn. For the sake of it, I just... Curious. I'm lower on science and lower on culture than everybody else, though, by a significant margin here. And I don't want to do anything with Sparta. I kind of want to stay on cautiously unfriendly terms with them. But you up to my north, I'm okay with staying fairly friendly with you. See, I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough to do anything right now with that. And I'll hit alert there. Let me do that, just for the sake of trying to see where they're going. See, this would be the ideal scenario if they want to go and take that city out for me. But they've got, okay, they've got a hoplite unit. I don't know if hoplites function the same way in this game as they did in Civ 6, where they get a bonus for adjacent hoplites. Culture boost would be nice, but I am still a big fan of the happiness boost. Okay, cool. So I was able to claim those 2 tiles still. So they won't get the cotton, at bare minimum. And the stone was just there for the sake of... Just for the sake of, having some extra production there. No! All these good ones coming my way and I can't accept them. Disappointment. I'll alert that. It's technically within my borders now, more or less. What are you coming to me for? Dick. So that way, I guess. That bites. Again, at least I'll get the first attack off, so they'll at least be injured by the time they try to come and attack me. But you finished a settler. I would love to finish the Hanging Gardens. 17 turns, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but one spot up there that's like prime, but I do kind of want a spot near these elephants and everything, so it would have to be over there. I just don't love the idea of them traveling alone, so I might send one of these burning arrows with them. To be decided. Why don't y'all go suicide bomb into Sparta? Why y'all gotta send one unit to come suicide into me? Like, you're not gonna take the city, but it's still kind of annoying. You know? I can see the barbs in this game are still kind of morons. He's unhappy with me. Why are you unhappy? I'm helping you with these barbarians.
No use.
I can change policies here. We go 2 food. For now. In all settlements. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna go... Yeah, let's go that. That's actually a Mississippian unique merchant bonus there, so I'll do that. And I can start maybe trading with these guys up here. I don't... Are merchants able to get killed? Can't remember. To bring you down here, it's increasingly likely that Sparta's gonna go to war with me. They're not very happy with me. They're making the frowny faces. Is there a link option here again? Because I'd like to keep these guys linked together. I can grow this town. Cool. I'm gonna go up there for the science, I think. Here, I will heal you up. They look like they might be prepping themselves. Let me get another burning arrow here. And they're amassing at the border, and I'm not sure if it's for an attack or if it's just incidental, but I'm not gonna take a chance on it if I have the money for it. Here, they will stop being my enemy in 5 turns, so that's good, because then I can stop worrying as much about my defense up there, and I can move something down near Sparta. Yeah, perfect. So I am about as much near the border as I can be. And now I got a general down here. There. Now I got 3 burning arrows, which is good. Take another food celebration. And we will place production and science back in there for the time being, I think. As long as I got that burning arrow in between, I should be safe now. Theoretically, I can... Let me move this guy up here just to be sure that there's no, nothing that's squeaked in there. Theoretically, I can just leave this burning arrow there now. And it can kind of cover my back. I'll leave these couple on alert just in case Sparta plans on some cheeky attack. On their coming-of-age day, a young citizen stands conflicted at the threshold of home, wringing hands, calloused by duty. Family is sacred, a unified household divine, but what if somewhere out there in the world a new life awaits just for them? They must find their own path. Huh. This I'm torn on. Because the happiness gets me closer to another celebration, which is good. But I am a little low on the cultural income at the moment. We want happiness. we're doing it. Whatever. Oh, codexes are good if I remember right. I'd love to have the extra influence to try and befriend these guys down here too. Oh no, never mind. They're already... Nope, never mind. That's good. Then I'm glad I went with the codex. Oh, I should double check. There's certain, like... What are... There's... There's a tab somewhere. To see... Oh, right here. Yeah, it's just this one. Age progress. There we go. So... 12 towns or cities in your empire conquered. Settlements count as 2. Well, that's not probably happening, but... Okay, well, let me see here. Scientifically... 10 codices is probably not happening either. I'm nowhere near culture here. Economic, 20 resources. Yo, this is I might be in a dark age on all this. Jeez. This seems like an okay spot though. I'll take that. No! No! Block them off. Maybe I should have just stopped right here and did it right here. It wouldn't have been as ideal of a spot, but... Oh, if they build that city there, I'm gonna be so upset. Alright, we're gonna double alert these guys. Please don't do it. You fuck! God damn it!
He was the first to construct a wall, 18
Ah!
miles in length,
What a douche!
which was to separate.
Oh, God, that's frustrating. I should have made the city. Should have made the city right here. Said no, that's fine because that'll be. Yeah, they're gonna try and declare war on me. Public denunciation, huh? I'll work toward that, I think. For now. So annoyed. I should have maybe kept that. I wanted to keep. I wanted to double check that scout. I should have kept the scout there. He couldn't have landed. There's so much hindsight on that, but that's so annoying. Alright, well, this may not be the best city in the world, but that's where we're gonna plop it for now. Now that I have a general, they can and will get XP. If they're within range. I can and will buy another burning arrow. Since this general can impact anyone within a 1-tile radius, I think it's up to 4 right now, right? So, and I think you can expand that even. I don't necessarily even. Yeah, they're going to attack me. I mean, they're just look at the they're amassing at the borders. There's no doubt, but this is why I've been amassing troops at my border. About to piss off my friends to the north, too. But here we are. And now you guys are friendly with me, though. at 13 turns there. I'll be at 8. Unless, wait. Maybe I can steal this one from these guys. They're 4 turns away. I'm not anywhere near. That's the problem. I would need so much more influence. I just realized you can do that. But expansionist attribute point. I am actually totally fine with that. Let's see what we got here. 5% growth rate. Excellent. We will take that. We'll take that all day long. Start 4 diplomatic endeavors. Gotcha. Maybe do that. Okay. Farmer's market. Why not? Excellent. Thank you. See, you're the only friend I have around this place. Oh, I should have tried to snipe this ivory. I might still have a shot. I have high growth rate, so you never know. Okay, this might get a little shady. But I have 4 archer units. I just want to make sure they aren't going to send them up to here, please. I've got hanging gardens in production. I really don't want to stop production to make a unit. What do we got here? Take the cotton. I don't know. I mean, it's extra food, extra production. So, I mean, where the hell did you come from? Okay, so they're sending their general that way. Cool. General levels up, that's good. Where is... promote, there we go. I was gonna say, where's the promotion button here? I like that option. If I ever go on the attack. Which I probably will eventually if they're gonna be pricks about it. They are idiots. They should have expanded that way. So obviously the difficulty is a thing, but like... can't do nothing about that. That's fine. It's fine. I don't know, I mean... I still don't technically have the ability to embark. Alright, we're gonna hit back to the alert here on these. And we shall see what is going to come of this. Army commander can hang out there for a turn. This war is about... oh, no, they're gonna... oh, no, I already know what's gonna happen. I gotta... no, this is such a bad time for barbs. That's probably a packed unit. It's probably got 4 Spartans in there. Alright, so where are we here? We got... this guy is looking to attack me. I don't love any of this. I want to move this guy to here, I think. I can leave my scout there. I think that'll be okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Buy a fifth. Why not? And we will grow... that way. We'll get an extra gold out of this deal, huh? Yeah, that's fine. My only friend in this world. Please come to my rescue. Nobody likes me. I'll leave you on alert, just for now. Just because I have nothing better to do with you for now. You hit alert. You stand your ground because I don't want them unloading units right next to my town, city, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there is high potential for them to move over toward my capital here, but we'll see here for just a second. They want war, there's no doubt. Oh, I can't take that. That was... I should have looked at... I should have done a tile count. It's already 3 tiles away. I couldn't take the ivory anyway. So they had nothing to worry about all this time. And that's kind of okay because they... I don't expand to their borders, so that won't piss them off as much. Theoretically. 1 turn until Hanging Gardens, so let's finish that up. They can't really fully decide what they want to do, it seems like.
The water gushes from above into the...
Sorry, maybe I should have let that happen. Let that play out. You okay with that? Okay. That's tempting right now. Where would I put it? I don't have a spot to put. I was gonna say if I can put it there, but that's wine. I don't want to remove that tile either, you know. So what do I got? Wait. Altars 1 food, 1 science, 1 culture, and okay. And none of these are. I mean, I don't want to replace my granary. Oh no, wait, I can place it on the granary. That's right, I can put 2 of them in a tile. I can do that now. It's a different game than Civ 6.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
That's what I was thinking too. Take the culture. I don't even have any warriors. I'm using boatloads of archers. That's unfortunate. Again, I'll take the extra 25 culture here. I will take... I'll take the wines. 2 happiness is just good, it seems like. And then I'll go for camels. Oh, I gotta click and then click. I just can't click and drag. Can that... Yeah, that can stay in there. Can that stay in there? Why is it, like... Okay. That's fine. I think I want to leave these as is. I still want them to grow. Wait. No, it's fine. Alright. They are going a different route now. I don't know where they're going off to, but... So that's adding yields to those tiles, at least. Why, thank you. You're far too kind. 7 turns until I am besties with them. Yeah, that's fine by me, actually. I need a culture boost pretty badly. I mean, I'm very behind on culture right now. It's not good at all. If this tile could go ahead and not kill my everyone. Actually, I kind of want you coming down here. As long as you're not denouncing me here, I should be okay. I'm obscenely behind on science and culture. I might need to go military here, but it's so early, we'll see.
An eye for an eye.
Let's see what we got for policy options here. Extra influence per turn. If I had that option before and didn't use it, I'm stupid. I haven't been a good Mississippian. $8 gold. 12 gold to Carthage. Man, fuck that. I want to give Carthage gold. Let's see here. No, I might have to give Carthage gold. What I get. Oh. Which is still okay. Let's see, what do I want here? 2 food, 1 happiness seems alright. Yeah, I mean, I played this, I didn't even fully mean to, but I played this as close to them as I could without being on their border. Now, they'll expand to my border, so there's that. But at that point, it's their fault. They won't look at it that way, but I will. I want the 2 food, I think. God. Monument Library. Okay. Here's my thought. I have an opportunity to get +4 science and still gain 1 on the culture. However, why would I not go that route? I get 6 food, 1 science, 1 culture. That's a pretty alright trade-off there. I think I want to bring this guy over to here. And you maybe go there. Okay. I know that clay pit's damaged, and I'll have to deal with that, but there. That's my equivalent of the hot gates, Sparta. Pricks. Speaking of, I want to scout Sparta. Sparta. Ally myself. Hey, you know what? I'm alright with that. It don't cost me nothing. We get along. We're friendly. That's cool. I'll take more food. That's fine. And I will take that, I suppose. Yeah, production and science. Oh, no. I see what's going on here. Look, we've been friendly with each other, but also, I don't know if I can go to war on 2 fronts right now. Like, this ain't it. I don't like... You know what? Alright, we're doing it. We're taking it.
لن يتمكن المسافر المستقبلي من معرفة موتانا من موتى.
What is this? Why are you at war with the world? Are you Germany? Am I like Austria-Hungary?
Puissante. La liberté l'est encore plus.
Did I just ally myself with someone that wants to start World War? This is Germany. My friend is Germany. Like we're starting World War I out here. Okay, well, we're gonna try and take Sparta. They have displeased me. And in this particular instance, I am now at war with the world, more or less. I suppose you're not gonna do too much good with this trader over there now that I'm at war with anyone you can trade with, so you come back to here, I suppose. And we are going to just get a very brief start to this war. And go from there. I might be able to take Sparta here. Fairly quickly. Hopefully fairly quickly. I think what I want to do, actually, rather than bog that area down, okay, they haven't repaired yet, which is a benefit to me. I do believe I still need a melee unit to take cities. Three cities, 3 out of 5. That's about all I can do for now. Ooh. Maybe I send you down there. I don't love where this is going. Alright. It's fine. Okay, I can attack them. That is a colonist. Alright, that's fine. I'm good with that. Get a little bit of damage off here. I would like the influence, I think. Excellent. Extra combat strength arranged, and yeah, no, I mean that's still good. However, I think I like the additional experience there more. That's a tough one. That's tough. Alright, I'm gonna do... Let's see. I think first thing I'm gonna repair the clay pit. Right, that's damaged. That should be a high priority, I feel like. Now you go here. I unload units. I cannot. I have to wait until the next turn here. You stay on alert. I want to keep one archer unit there. Okay, we knew that was coming. Let's do... let's do that, I suppose. And I can grow this city, and we will do that one, I suppose. I should have done that. I could have got to there. It'll be fine. Okay, and then +2 +4 is going to be right there. It's going to build over +3 food and 1 production. I can make up for that, I think. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I can do town focus there. That's fine for now where it's at. It's fine for now where it's at. I don't know what I just built that on. I just built it because I don't know what. Okay, so here we want to deploy army there. Alright. So I don't know that was a smart idea. I should have left that tile open maybe, but see what kind of... Wait, did that just heal? Alright, that's got to be a bug. That had to have been full, right? And then just... I just witnessed that heal when I attacked it. Let's see if it does it again. Oh no. Okay. There we go. That's more like it there. I can't believe that healed when I attacked it. It had to have been a bug from when I saw it earlier at low health. Or just skip your turn here. And then I'm going to do that just to make sure there's no one coming from the sea back toward my city here. My town, whatever you want to call it. Okay. They may suicide attack here, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm sorry. There you go. Darn. No war weariness. Look at that. You just go ahead and... Oh, wait, you can go to there. You're my friend now. Yeah, you go there. I have a friend now. Oh, shit! Where the hell did you come from? Shit.
The king's cup was placed on a tumulus with many...
This is less than ideal, I will admit. Fuck out of here with that shit. Alright. I might lose Creek. That sucks. I knew it was there. I made the movement. Just fine, because if I can take one step that way, if they attack again, I can double attack next turn, theoretically. Okay, so we'll start that trade route. Let me do this. Can I attack from here? Maybe I can. Alright, cool. Hey, I unlocked a new civ option there. Okay, and so that's gonna be 10 turns of rebellions or whatever, of low order, pure chaos, whatever you want to call it. And I'm keeping it. Yes, I am over settlement limit technically, but that's fine. I'm good with that. Again, I should start one with her. We're besties. We are besties. Should we do like another farmer's market? Bam. Maybe we can research collab too. Why not? You're my only friend in this world, so there's that. Not really something to brag about, I suppose, but here we are. Okay, I want to work toward a settlement limit boost, so I'm gonna go tactics, then organize military. Unless, hang on. 5 turns. I'm doing that one instead. All right, we're doing that instead. Golden happiness. Yes. Golden happiness. I got something for that under economic. Okay, so we reached first milestone. I don't think I'm hitting 20. But it's alright. Gotta build a library still. Okay, sweet. So I did manage to get the tier 1 on that. Need to build at least one more world wonder if I can. Why is Cahokia damaged here? Did I miss something? That's fine. I am making a library, so that'll still be okay. Promotion point. I should have maybe into that before I started attacking, but that's okay. We got a promotion. Infantry units, ranged units when attacking. I mean, my whole army is ranged units, so almost exclusively. You got nowhere to go. There's a merchant here. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure what I bought there. I thought it was my special building. It was my special. It was my special. What's his name? Merchant. But okay, I want you to do another search here. I just want you. I don't want to keep this area kind of lit up a little bit. Now, you got a pretty big city down there. For the time being, I'm leaving you on alert just for a second. Or 5. I'm ending the turn. Oops. Scrolled a little too far here. Alright, guys. I'm going to do this quick. Take out this guy. And then I'm going to call it for this video. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to forget to do that right away. But that said, thank you all so much for stopping by. This game is still as fun as I remember it, obviously, and I've always loved this game. I'm gonna always continue to play this game. And all Civ games, for that matter. But, this is gonna be kind of similar to the Total War I mean, if people seem to like this, I'm gonna keep playing it. I enjoy it. Something that I've always enjoyed. And so, I'll always play it anyways. It would just be a matter of turning it on and recording it if that's something that people want to see. So, definitely something that I may continue to do. I'll probably continue to do it for at least a few videos and just see the reception. But anyway, again, thanks guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have an awesome rest of the day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!